Welcome to homesteading the Pioneer Way. Well, I just bought 30 pallets, and what I'm going to be doing with them is making an outhouse for one thing. They're about 4 foot by 5 foot, so I will be getting some posts for the corners and the side. There's 3 deals on the sides, so I'll put 3 posts, one each corner and one in the middle on each side, and at the ends. And I'll put these on skids. I'll put some skids down, and I've got to get some 2x4s or 1x4s or whatever, just to frame up these ends all around, so that I'll have something to nail to. And I'll lift this up, and it's going to be 2 on each side and 1 on each end for an outhouse. And it'll be too high, so it'll be 8 foot. And I'll cut down to about 7 foot on one end where the pot's going to be, and the back will be about 7 foot, and the front will be 8. And anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing with these, and I've got enough to do this. I think I have enough to do, I know I have enough to do a 3-section compost bin. So I'll be doing that. That's another video. My camera has not been working. All of a sudden, it started working, so I thought I'd do 2 or 3 videos so I could upload some things before it decides to quit working again. This is an old camera I'm using because mine completely died, and I lost all my pictures, all my videos, everything. Anyway, I'm hoping that it'll last a little bit longer. I don't know if I've shared with you or not that I bought this little, it's a 4x8 trailer to haul my goats to the secret garden when we get ready to move. We can take, I don't know, probably all the bucks or most of the does in one trip, and then the rest of them can go in the trailer of the truck. I'm going to put this, I think, is called goat wire. I have cattle panels that I can put around the truck bed, and haul probably the bucks in the truck bed and in the does in here. When we finally get, and there's more pallets over there. I got 30 of them. So that's what's going on at homestead today. Just thought I would share with you. Got several things in the making, but of course it takes a long time for me to do anything because I just work with a camera, and I'm the only one that does the building around here. We are city folks, and every time I ask my husband to help me do something, I don't know how to do that. I ain't never done that. Well, I hadn't either, but I have to figure out how to do it. And I do. I figure out how to do it. And I was figuring up material to do an outhouse, and I seen these on Marketplace, and I thought, well, you know what? I could just put 2 or 3 of them together and make a side and another side, and they were only $3 a piece. So that would be, I think it was $90 for the 30, and it would probably a lot more than that for the material to build an outhouse. Of course, this is going to be the bottom and the back and front and sides. I'll have to build a door, and of course the little seating area for the pot, and I have to frame up the roof, but the roof is going to be plexiglass or that see-through material, so there'll be plenty of sunlight and moonlight, and it won't be totally dark when you go in there because we're going to be off grid, and I need all the light I can get. So that's just what's going on in the homestead today. Thought I would share it with you, and maybe give you some ideas. I'm actually going to build an outdoor kitchen as well as an outdoor shower with these pallets. I know I don't have enough, but the guy said he had plenty, and that anytime I need some, just let him know. And so I'm going to be doing several things with pallets, and I'll let you know as I get them started or get them done. And I hope you will like and share and comment on my videos. I don't have very many people liking, sharing, or commenting because I always forget to ask you to. And I figure that, if you like it, you will push like, and if you want to share it, you will, and if you want to comment, you will. So I don't try to labor you with saying that every time I post anything, but I would appreciate it, and I won't say it very often, because my channel is small. I've been on here several years, but I'm disabled. I draw disability, and I cannot, for every $3 that I get, Social Security takes $1 away from my check. So when YouTube told me several years ago when I first started that I could monetize, I couldn't, because I don't know if I would get enough to um, justify losing my insurance, because I only make $100 and something a month. I think it's $114 disability check. And if I don't get that a month, eh, and even if I did get that and even more from YouTube videos, I would lose my insurance. And I've already had double mastectomy. Uh, my knees are bad. I went to the doctor the other day. They have to have knee replacement surgery on both legs. Um, and my kidney function is down. They want to put me on even more medications. And I can't afford all these doctor visits and medications and surgeries and things without the insurance. Because right now, I'm on Medicaid and Medicare, and I don't have to pay anything for doctor's visits, for medications, or for any of the surgeries or anything. So I cannot monetize. Now, I could take a love offering. We do have a ministry, but we don't, we don't take tithes. We don't find that in the New Testament. Matter of fact, in the Old Testament, they only tithed every third year, and it was not money. It was food. It was animals. It was whatever, and it was put in the storehouse for the poorer saints and the visitors, the strangers, and the widows. And so nothing is said in the New Testament about it except referring to the Old, which that was fulfilled. So we don't take tithing, and we just have an offering plate, and if anybody wants to give something, they can. If they don't, we don't. You can't outgive God. If you give to someone in need, God's going to bless you. But we don't harp on it. If someone's got something to give, we appreciate it. If not, we love you, and, and we're going to do all we can for you. Take up offerings when someone's in need, etc. So, and we don't have many people coming because we're a home church. We're a brush arbor, if you will. We meet in anywhere we can. We meet in homes. We meet out in the open. We've met under flagpoles in the courthouse because that's acceptable right now anyway. We have met at parks. We have, I'm trying to get a Tabernacle of Jesus, which I call it. I've already constructed it and had it up here, but I've moved it down to the Secret Garden. I just have not had anybody to help me get it put up. And so we just do like a picnic thing. We'll take a picnic lunch, and we'll have teas, and we'll have lunch, and we'll have services there on the ground until I can get that done. But anyway, I digress, and I will not labor you any longer. I don't have time to watch long videos, so I try to do short ones and just let you know what's going on when I do something. And like I said, my phone has been out for over a year, or about a year. I think it's been over a year. And I got this new phone, and it uploaded one thing and then quit. And now it's decided to work again, so I thought I'd do a couple of things while I had it functioning in case it decides to go out again. If you do not hear from me in a while, you'll know that's why. My phone has quit working again. Uh, my camera has quit working again. And until I can afford another phone, I'm just having to use family's old phones. When they upgrade, they will give me an old phone, and it's usually about wore out. So, anyway, when you get old and can't afford nothing, you just have to depend on your family, and that's what's going on. So, God bless everybody. Uh, until next time, this is Homesteading the Pioneer Way, saying keep homesteading.